Mike of StreetPass Princeton here to begin our finals match for the StreetPass Princeton 3rd year anniversary, which will be pretty exciting, I have to say. So here we got Eureka versus Annery, and we're gonna get going right now. So I have to be honest here. Annery, I believe his name is Carl, and the other girl's name is... well, I can't say her name because she's kind of... anyway, never mind. So, we got Annery here, and we got the Quagsire. So, Mold Breaker comes out, floating with balloon, Earthquake. Alright, thinks they're gonna do good. And then, not so much. Scald. Yeah, Cosmos is pretty much dead. And it's a critical hit, too. And pop the balloon. That's pretty bad. So, I believe Quagsire, the team that has Quagsire, they're basically a Stallcore team. So, you're gonna notice a lot of things that are gonna be very interesting in this battle. So, it goes for another Scald. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but does get a crit. Getting that lefties. So, let's see what that does from there. So it goes for Will-O-Wisp. Good move on that part. And Quagsire is burned. Quagsire has Recover. Oh. So, interestingly enough, Quagsire is a pretty good stall, I guess, with Recover. So, Ponko is going to go for the Hydro Pump. Does decent damage. So, Quagsire goes for Toxic. Toxic's going to do quite a heavy number on Rotom Wash. So that leftovers is probably going to be negating the burn damage, which is good. We got the Toxic on Ponko and the burn on Quagsire. So Quagsire is hurt by his burn. So it looks like Eureka's going to withdraw Quagsire. And then go with Chansey. Yeah, notice how I said that Eureka's side is very Stallcore based? Yeah, no offense, like, if I ever have another tournament, I think I'm gonna live in stall Pokemon to 1 per team. 'Cause, I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, this match goes on for, like, 46 turns. I mean, this girl that's versing, this guy is ridiculous. So, luckily doesn't have to worry about normal type moves affecting ghost moves, but looks like Gliscor is gonna be bringing in the Earthquake. Mia tries to get off a Swords Dance. So, that Swords Dance should be doing a pretty good job. So, let's see here. So, it goes for Shadow Sneak. Will it do good enough damage? I mean, it does alright damage, but unfortunately Earthquake is gonna take it out. Or get close, because of Focus Sash. If she probably went for another, what's it called? If she went for another Swords Dance, she might have gotten a little higher damage, but even still. So anyway, takes away Aegis Slash and goes for Ponko. Probably anticipating the Earthquake to evade it with Levitate, which is a good move. And Gliscor gets that Poison Heal. So it looks like Ponko could or could not do well here. So it goes for Venusaur. So looks like Rest on Ponko. That could be good. We'll see. But it looks like Venusaur might have the upper hand because it's the Grass type. So we'll see. So yeah, very common strategy. Have a Chesto Berry with Rest. So good idea. Get some Recover in there. Venusaur going for the Mega Form. And we'll see what he does from here. Venusaur with its ability to possibly either do Thick Fat or possibly Chlorophyll. Not sure what it is. So it goes for Scuttle, but I don't know what that name was from, but okay. Anyway, so it doesn't look good in my opinion. Venusaur goes for Sludge Bomb, which is going to do decent damage, but not really, because it's not very effective. So Venusaur gets hit by the Storm. Venusaur, yeah, should have gone for Giga Drain. That's going to do pretty good damage. And gain some of his health back. So Scuttlebutt goes for Stone Edge. Meh, it's alright. But if Venusaur hangs in there, he could probably pull off another Giga Drain, and it does. It does a pretty good job, too. Recovers like, maybe like how much of its health? Like, very little, honestly. Goes for the crunch. So, alright damage. Does it get a lower defense? No, it does not. And Venusaur looks like it's going to take a heavy whipping, but goes for Synthesis. And that Synthesis will mean that Venusaur will last just a little bit longer. Goes for the Pursuit, probably anticipating a change. So now that Venusaur knows that it can't change, it's just going to go, wow, Earthquake. That was pretty good, but unfortunately it will not finish off Scuttlebutt. Goes for a Pursuit, and finishes off Venusaur. And Venusaur's out. Very interesting moveset. Synthesis, Earthquake, Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. Should consider that with Venusaur. Don't know if it's Thick Fat or if that was a Chlorophyll one. So Gliscor goes for Substitute, trying to stall out. Again, really ridiculous because the stalling here is kind of annoying. I know that stalling is a legit strategy, but I mean, come on. Like, you're gonna stall this battle out as long as you can? So anyway, Ponko goes for the Hydro Pump. Will probably break that Substitute, but I think Gliscor is gonna keep going for that sub. Knowing Gliscor with that Poison Heal, he can easily just recover himself back over and over and over again. And so Pineco is kind of in a frustrating situation. So, looks like me will take out Pineco and go with Elise. So, Gliscor goes for the Protect and fails. So, luckily both sides have been good. So, Flare Blitz, see what that goes for. Decent damage, but not really. Hit by the recoil, goes for Toxic. Ooh, that's a heavy number. Alright, so that Toxic is gonna pretty much double on every turn, so it's gonna be pretty tough. And Gliscor still gets that Poison Heal. I've never really seen many Pokemon with Poison Heals before, so this will be interesting to see if Gliscor will stay in or not. Charizard has that Dragon Dance. Gliscor going for the obvious Substitute Poison Heal stall. This is kind of a given. At this point, you're kind of expecting for Dragon Dances to take effect. Because, I mean, Elise has no choice, but gotta be careful of that, gotta be careful of, well, you know, Poison with Elise. So, going for another Dragon Dance, building up here. Probably a good move, anticipating that Protect. So, it looks like that Poison will still take a heavy hit on Elise. And Gliscor will still get that Poison Heal, which is going to be rough. Goes for the Dragon Claw. And that's definitely going to break that Substitute, especially with 2 Dragon Dances. So Gliscor goes for another annoying Substitute. As you can see, this battle kind of gets tedious after a while. It's ridiculous. So, Elise gets swapped out, unfortunately, and goes for Ponko again. Yeah. So, still getting that Poison Heal up. And Ponko looks like it's not doing too well either. I mean, if it rests, it's gonna have to deal with 2 turns, and knowing Ponko, it's kind of a war of attrition at this point. It's difficult to deal with. So, anyway, Gliscor is still going for that Poison Heal. I believe Gliscor is double disadvantage on Ice move, so if Mia had an Ice move, could have probably finished off Gliscor, but I'm not 100% sure. Because I don't have Pokedex with me, so I want to say Gliscor is Flying Ground, but it could be something Steel. Don't quote me on that. If anybody looks that up, please let me know in the comments below what Gliscor's typing is, because I'd really like to know. So Gliscor, going for another... Like, really? Another Protect? Well, we get it. You're going to win this battle because you're stalling out. So Ponko goes for Rest, hoping to get away that Toxic. So Skarmory comes out. Skarmory, well, we'll see what this does. Goes for Charizard on the other side. So Elise comes out, and unfortunately still poisoned. Will bring it down to, like, a little bit of health, but not too bad. Flare Blitz is gonna obviously happen. But if you can guess, Skarmory is gonna have that Sturdy, and expect that to take into effect. So Flare Blitz goes for Skarmory, and Skarmory is no fool. It knows it needs to stay in, so Sturdy will take into effect. Now, if the burn happened, you probably would have seen Skarmory gone down, but luckily, no burn happened, and Rocky Helmet is going to take out Elise, too. Very interesting move. I guess that the Skarmory was anticipating for a physical fire move. So anyway, gets recovery from Roost, and Ponko comes out again. And if you go for Roost again, that means basically that your Sturdy will still take into effect, because Sturdy activates if your health is full. So that is a very interesting move. Alright, so Ponko is still fast asleep. Will Ponko wake up at all? So it looks like Eureka is doing a bit of the door of revolving Pokemon right now to go to Chansey. Ponko wakes up with Hydro Pump, which isn't gonna do too much damage because Chansey is specially defense buffed. Yeah, how many turns are left here? Oh, 34. We are on the 34th turn, and there's 46 turns in this battle. Okay, let this be a note to all of you. If I have to sit through another battle with stalls like this, yeah, no, I'm not gonna let this happen. No more stalls. Okay, you'll be allowed one stall. One. Okay? And hopefully, you know, to be honest, everyone should definitely have a counter stall, but to have 6, and I mean 6 stalls, ridiculous. So it goes for U-turn, not really gonna do much damage, honestly. Surprised it went for that. It's a shame it didn't have, like, Smackdown or Rock Slide. So, Ponko will come out now. And Ponko sees Skarmory pull up that roost. And obviously that means that Skarmory is going to be activating Sturdy just in case. At this point, you're kind of just waiting for the battle to end. Chansey comes out again, anticipating another specially attacking move. And gets the Volt Switch, switches out. Let's see what this side gonna do. Goes for Mia. Interestingly enough, switches again. Ah, this is an interesting battle. Goes for K. Changes out again. Okay. Skarmory. Alright. So. Yeah, Ponko comes out again. Whirlwind. Yeah. I don't want you guys to think that I'm bored by this, but like, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more anticlimacticness for the 3rd year anniversary. So Hydro Pump will definitely do quite a bit of damage, and I'm gonna probably guess that Greninja is Life Orb because of that recoil damage, sort of. So that Brave Bird's definitely gonna take out Greninja. There's no way. And luckily Skarmory is taken out. Yeah, sorry. Your Sturdy can save you, but your recoil will not. So Ponko comes out again, and now we have Heatran. And at this point, you're kind of just guessing, okay, he's going to take out Heatran, and then put in Chansey to sap up that special attack move. And it goes for Volt Switch, obviously, because anticipating, gonna switch into Chansey, gotta switch out. So, gonna go for Mia again. At this point, you're kind of just wondering. So will Mia go for the Sword Stance? You don't know. Well, it does not go for Sword Stance. I would have gone for Sword Stance. Goes for Sacred Sword. Doesn't really do much damage, but it does do a critical hit. Not a whole lot. Gets poisoned by the Toxic Orb. Goes for Shadow Sneak. Now, if it did double that, it probably would have done decent damage. Unfortunately, Gliscor, I guess the guy who had Gliscor forgot that Toxic does not affect Steel types. It goes for another Shadow Sneak. And it looks like Gliscor will just finish off Mia with an Earthquake. And Mia's gone. Yeah, sorry, Mia. So, I want to say that, what's her name? Side with Mita. Side with Mia and Ponko, yeah, she's pretty much done for. So, goes for Chansey to sap up that special attack again. Chansey can really take a beating, and that Bryant, wow. Oh, really? Well, yeah, at that point you pretty much can tell that Annery pretty much gave up, and Eureka, believe it or not, Annery is actually a girl, and Eureka is actually a guy. Kind of why I kept getting mixed up in the battle. So Annery won our Pokemon tournament. His name is Carl, and Eureka's name is, I think, Rita. But yeah, anyway, that was a fun Stallcore battle. Okay, let me make a note of this. Everybody who's watching and is going to participate again, one, and I'm repeating, one Stall Pokemon. You cannot have more than one. Why? Because if I have to sit through another battle where you have a sturdy Skarmory and a Gliscor with Poison Heal in the substitute, yes, it's legit strategy, but should you draw out a battle to infinite excess? No. Yeah, setups here and there is fine, but to have to do that is a little ridiculous. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the finals battle for our tournament. Hopefully you guys will know not to use so many stall Pokemon anymore, because it's ridiculous. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, leave a comment below, and do not forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. Next events will be Mario Golf, Kid Icarus, Animal Crossing, and even possibly Mario Kart 8. But we'll see about that, so you'll have to stay tuned on all of our events. Be sure to check out the ones that exist for our future events in the links in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this final match of our StreetPass Princeton 3rd year anniversary. See you guys later!